Suddenly the guy became enraged. He started screaming curse words at the top of his lungs and stomping at the ground. Then he dropped to his knees and started bawling his eyes out. He kept repeating please over and over for a few seconds. I told him frankly that if he believes he escaped some sort of kidnapping attempt, that we should call the police. He had no interest, and just repeated that he wanted to go home and forget about all this. My friend told him we could call him an Uber to get him home, and he agreed. But he begged us to wait with him for the Uber in case the guys who were chasing him came back. Amazingly, we found an Uber willing to drive him all the way back to his home at 4 in the morning. We waited about 20 minutes for the Uber to arrive. The guy attempted to repeat his story for us while we waited, but at this point he couldn't stop crying. He said he thought he was going to die. To my sober mind, it seemed that he hadn't escaped a human trafficking or kidnapping attempt, but he very likely escaped from his friends who he was drinking with. I'm guessing the guys who jumped him were his friends and they were just putting their blackout drunk friend in the car. The different car he woke up in was probably just another friend's car, and they chased him after he got out because he was drunk and running off into the night and they didn't want him to get hurt. The kid still had his phone, keys, wallet and AirPods, so whoever he was jumped by had no interest in his valuables. I tried to explain my theory of his night's events to him, and again the guy suddenly became extremely enraged, like a switch was flipped. He screamed that he was positive that these men weren't his friends, that we weren't there and didn't see what he saw. I dropped it because the guy seemed unstable and I just wanted him gone so I could drive my friend home and go to sleep.